Konnichiwa. It's July 13th, Monday morning, 2026, and this is really an experimental raw video effort. I did the first part of my lesson plan for today. I spent 45 minutes in doing Smile Nihongo Academy, Module 4. It was about what's known as the te form of verbs. I built a list of the new verbs, new input in a sense to me, verbs I've not seen before, and I have asked Grok to build a table for me with the polite form, mas form, and some simple sentences. That is content that I will add into my Anki decks later. I'm not going to consume my lesson time doing that right now. So Module 4, I actually spent 55 minutes. This module that I was studying was on grammar. And if you saw my other video with the 3 linguists, 2 of them believe that you shouldn't study grammar basics. I just feel that the more I know about the underlying plumbing and infrastructure, I don't need to memorize it. I just want to be aware that it is there. So as I'm starting to read things and I see a form of a verb maybe in what I'm reading, I have some idea, okay, that's a conjugated verb. I don't need to know whether it's a you verb, are you verb, or whatever, a regular verb per se. I just need to know, okay, that is that way because of the grammar, where if that verb was maybe at the end of the sentence in either its present or past form, it would be a little bit different. So again, I'm not trying to become a master of the grammar, but I do think for how I like to learn, I like to know why things are the way they are. So spending a little time, it's okay. So, all right, so now I'm going to do the Genki I textbook, 45 minutes. Hey, Google, set a timer for 45 minutes.
Second timer for 45 minutes.
Thank you.
Now.
Okay, so I've set a timer, and now what we're going to do, I'm going to dive into Chapter 1 grammar notes, introducing yourself, identifying objects, read the dialogues aloud. So this is kind of where I'm talking to an empty chair. I'm recording this just so I can hear myself and I can play back and I can understand where I had some challenges and where I did okay. And a key thing here in the way that I am learning Japanese is I am not focused on the pitch or inflection. I'm not trying to understand that right now. I do have tools that I could put in a word and it tells me like where I should change my pitch on a word, where I should raise it, lower it. But right now, that's not something I'm focused on. And, we'll see how we go. So my book is the Genki book, and I'm in Chapter 1. And I'm just going to start reading some things aloud. Gakushi desu. I am a student. Nihongo desu. My major is the Japanese language. 12 jihan desu. It's 12:30. Senku wa Nihongo desu. My major is the Japanese language. Watashi wa Sora Kimu desu. I am Sora Kim. Well, I'm really Bill, but for this purpose, I'm Sora Kim. Yamashita-san wa sensei desu. Mr. Yamashita is a teacher. Mary-san wa America Jin desu. Mary is an American. This one I have a terrible time with. Ryugakushi desu. Ryugakushi desu ka? I am an international student. Are you an international student? Senko wa nan desu ka? What is your major? Senko wa eigo desu. My major is English. Ima nanji desu ka? What time is it now? Ima kuji desu. It is 9 o'clock. Mary-san wa nansai desu ka? How old are you, Mary? 19 sai desu. I'm 19 years old. Nanasi desu ka? What year are you in college? Ninansi desu. I'm a sophomore. Blew that one, but that's what this is all about. Denwa bango wa naban desu ka? What is your telephone number? Hachi roko nana go san zero q desu. It is 867-5309. Takashi-san no denwa bango. Takashi's phone number. Daigaku no sensei, a college professor. Nihongo no gakusei, a student of the Japanese language. Nihon no daigaku, a college in Japan. Takashi-san no oka-san wa hakoko no sensei desu. Takashi's mother is a high school teacher. Okay, and then there's a bunch of stuff here, and Hato-san wa Kanada Jin desu ka? I think that's asking, are you Canadian? Miss Hart, are you Canadian? And so I'm just picking out places where there's something to pronounce. And Mary-san wa America Jin desu. Takashi-san, Sora-san, Robato-san, Yamashita Sensei. So let's just, there's a chart on the page, and these are the various characters. And I will say that I have the sound files as well, and part of my listening, again, what I'm doing here is what's known as output, active output. And again, some people say, don't do that. It's too early, all those things, but I'm doing it because that's how my lessons plan is based right now. But there are also sound files that I will listen to as part of developing or getting familiar with more what they call comprehensible input. So taking things in by listening, and again, while I may not understand what is being said, over time I'll see patterns in the speech and those type of things, and I will get some understanding of some words used in the uh, speaking that they're doing based upon what my known vocabulary is at the time that I'm listening, and then eventually these new words that I'm hearing I'll comprehend, and then I'll be able to start to use them as well. So that's kind of the process here. So let's go back here. Mary-san. So Mary is one of the characters. And in the book, Mary is written in katakana because it is a foreign word, not a Japanese word. So, Mary-san. Mary-san wa 2年生 desu. Takashi-san, Sora-san, Roboto-san. Okay, and then it's just a repetition here. Repetition. Mary-san, America Jin. Mary-san wa America Jin desu ka? Asking the question if Mary-san is American. And she replies, Hi, so desu. Effectively, yes. Mary-san, Sanense. Sanense. Mary-san, Sanense desu ka? Ie. 2年生 desu. Mary-san, 1年生? Takashi-san, Nihonjin? Takashi-san, 19 sai? Sora-san, America Jin. Roboto-san, 4年生. Roboto-san, 21 sai. Yamashita Sensei, Nihonjin. I think they're just talking about what country they come from, if they're a Japanese person or American. Okay. So, okay, here's some, now they're introducing some characters. Oto-san for father, Oka-san for mother, Oni-san, elder brother, Imoto, younger sister. And so, Oto-san wa kaishin desu ka? Asking the question on what company you work for, I think. Oto wa nansai desu ka? Oka-san wa sensi desu ka? Oka-san wa nansai desu ka? Oni-san wa kaishin desu ka? Oni-san wa nansai desu ka? Imoto wa daigakushi desu ka? Daigakushi desu ka? Imoto wa nansai desu ka? And then there's just more tests, kind of repetitive to what I've been talking about. Oh, here's some new words for me. Mary-san no senko wa bijinesu desu ka? Asking if the major is business, I believe, if her major is business. Takashi-san wa Arizona Daigaku no gakushi desu ka? Takashi-san no senko wa nan desu ka? Roboto-san wa Rondon Daigaku no Gakushi desu ka? Roboto-san no senko wa nan desu ka? Sora-san no senko wa kizai desu ka? Yamashita sensei wa Nihon Daigaku no sensei desu ka? Okay, well, I just wanted to give you a little taste of how I'm approaching this 45 minutes in the Genki I textbook. I'll continue on, but I just wanted to share with you a little feeling about how I'm going about it. Again, this is an opportunity for me to look in the Genki I book and just start outputting, reading, and then pronouncing. It's going to be terrible. Sometimes it's not going to be terrible. And it's just kind of the way it is. But over time, I'll refine that. And I'll be able to go back to this video and those type of things. So if you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'm having a blast. It's all about having fun. And when there's nobody here, I have no anxiety with my Japanese pronunciation. I'm sure when I get in front of my sensei this Wednesday, I'm going to be a little bit hesitant, but I'm trying to not allow that to happen because, again, but I think a little bit of anxiety is normal, especially if you're an older student and you're used to doing things very well, or if you're a person that seeks perfection, then maybe you're going to have a little bit more anxiety than, I think what they kind of compare it against is a young child whose brain is still forming and they're just carefree with their pronunciation and they don't really care if they say something wrong, So anyway, all right, well, thanks for dropping into the video. Other than that, I'm going to go back to my lesson here and complete it. I've got a couple of timers set so I know when my 45 minutes are up. And let me just close the video by saying Dewa Ja Mata, which means, well then, see you later.